So we already messed up the last video. I said it was Beginner's Grind episode 10, day 10. I was all excited that it was the same episode as day. That was not correct. It was day 10, but we were on Beginner's Grind episode 11, day 10. So I was all excited that they matched up the episode and the day, but that's not correct. It was episode 11, day 10. So now we're on episode 12, day 11. Eventually they will match up. It's day 11. Episode 12 right now, though. Today, we've got a lot of stuff to do. Today, we are going to go through the Summoner's Way. Here's the thing with the Summoner's Way. We already completed a lot of stuff on level 3. Like, we've already done in the game a lot of the things that level 3 wants us to do. We just didn't do them all in the correct order, so this way it doesn't count. So some people think that we didn't even do any of the achievements in here yet, which visually we didn't, but we already did in the game a lot of the things that we're supposed to do in level 3. So we just have to do them in the correct order now and actually get credit for them and all that stuff. But we're going to do that. We also have to do TOA. I wasn't really rushing TOA. I was more focused on trying to get runes, Second Awakened Spectra, because Second Awakened Spectra is going to make TOA a lot easier. So instead of spending like this much time on trying to do TOA, I wanted to do Second Awakened Spectra first. This way we spend this much time doing TOA. So we spend less time doing TOA overall with a stronger unit. So that's one of the reasons that I didn't go crazy rushing TOA. I just had a different game plan going forward. Wanted to make it a little bit easier than trying to be more challenging. I was like, no, let's just do Second Awakened Spectra first, and then we'll focus on TOA. So we did Second Awakened Spectra in the last video. We're going to do TOA in this video. I don't know who we want to skill up. I feel like we should actually skill up Malaka. Do we have anything in storage that we might want to skill up more than Malaka? Oh, I don't want to skill up any of this stuff. Do we have anything in here that we want to? I'm not really in love with skilling up any of these things aside from maybe, like, I want to do Beretta, but like, you don't need Beretta. We're gonna need Beretta, aren't we? You know what? Let's do Delphoid. Why not? I know we already started doing Lapis, but I really feel like we should maybe... We don't need Delphoid, do we? You know what? We've already started with Lapis. Let's just continue with Lapis. I don't want to... I mean, we could change things around, but let's just continue with Lapis. We don't know. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. 5 times an arena. That's so easy. So 750 crystals. Finally, we have some crystals we can farm more. I keep going so low on these crystals. But that's now we don't have to worry too much about that. Let's do... You know what we should have done? You know what we should have done, which would have been actually smarter. Hey, there we go. We got some arena invitations too. We should have done this, and we should have done our event too. That's what we should have done first. Because what if we got a Lucian, then we would want to sculpt a Lucian, right? So actually, I already did that wrong, so learn from my mistake. And a Delphoid. Okay, we don't have a Delphoid. We have a Delphoid. And you know what? We have some of these too, so we could sculpt a Lucian or Malaka or whatever else we want to do. So let's do some arena. We'll come back. We'll see what's next on the game plan for... we could have just done some of those battles. We'll see what's next on game plan. We'll do some TOA as well. We gotta go fast because some of this is actually time gated. We did arena, we did world boss. We actually didn't do world boss today. Evolve monsters 6-star once. Let's do Bella. Yeah, Bella's gonna be nice for dragons. Bella's gonna be nice for a lot of stuff, right? So let's do Bella. Fantastic. We don't get the benefit. And now we have to do... So the thing that's time gated is... well, actually, the all tribute dungeons B10. That's time gated too, so we can't do any of that yet. Fantastic. Well, we still have TOA to do today. 10 5-star runes from Giant's Keep. That's a bummer. Because we have Guild Wars going on right now. I'm sorry, yeah, Guild Siege. We're not actually in Guild Wars, so... We have Guild Siege going on right now. I guess we'll do... Because I would like to try to do that now. But, yeah, I guess we're going to have to wait. I should have been more proactive in this, actually. Yeah, I should have been more proactive because right now there's nothing that we can do aside from waiting until the weekend. Really, that sucks. So yeah, if we were a little bit more proactive, we could have done a bit more. Anyway, we can still do TOA. So we'll do this. We'll do that. Man, I'm bummed out about that. At least we have a new 6-star Bella. All right, so we'll do TOA. I think we're on TOA 63 or something like that. TOA is going to give us more crystals, going to give us legendary scroll after we beat it. We're already up to C. Okay, we don't really care too much about that. Let's do... What do we have to do? Oh, giants. Yeah, I guess we're not going to do guild content anytime soon anyway, so we'll start TOA. We'll skip to when we hit a boss. I'm using Bastet here. We don't need to use Bastet specifically here. Bastet's more of an arena offense unit anyway, but she's just making that people gonna complain that I'm using Bastet. Like, oh, Bagel using Bastet. Fine, we'll take her out. We'll take her out. We'll use something else. We'll use this. No. Did this guy really just put her in again? We'll use that. We'll use that. So we're up to the TOA 70 boss. One of the nice things about... I'm just going to show you guys the juicy parts. I'm just going to show you guys like the bosses and stuff. One of the nice things about this team is that not only is it... She didn't defense break anything. Oh my god. Is that not only is it good for... I'm not going to use that just yet. Let's do... Yeah, let's do some attack gauge reduction. Never mind. Yeah, and then we have to strip that off now because she's going to... Oh, she didn't do it again. Okay. We still have to strip that off, though, before we do the special assault. Let's do one of these. Oh, my God. She's not stripping anything. It's going to be a long one, guys. It's going to be a long one. Let's do that, I guess. Let's do one of these. Actually, we should use his second skill if we don't need to. Yeah, we just have to wait for her to strip again. Fantastic. Although Megan's going to do Megan things, so maybe we don't wait for her to strip again. Wait for her to strip. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, we're doing... Oh my, I was gonna say we're doing decent enough damage regardless, even if we don't have the Spectra skill too, but Spectra decided he was gonna prove me wrong by not doing any damage there. But he doesn't have a high enough crit rate anyway, so yeah, that's one of the things for Spectra. You want to make sure he's got high crit rate. By the way, I do really like the skill 1 on... Please strip. I should have been more specific. I really should have been more specific. I do like the skill 1 on the Magic Knight more than the skill 2. Because... Let me just auto it from there. Lulu's not a great unit in TOA in general, guys. She happens to be okay in this stage and some stages that, you know, immunities, just in case, like, especially if you have bad runes, immunity, if the enemies get a turn and they're trying to CC you and stuff like that. But just in general, you don't even need a healer for TOA. You could just be way more aggressive and control them and lock them down and stop them from getting any turns whatsoever. And you really don't need any healers for the most part. But what I was going to say, well, I don't remember what I was going to say. Oh, what I was going to say is I do like the skill 1 on the Magic Knight because it reduces the attack gauge of the enemies instead of just defense breaking them. So we'll stop it now and we'll go to TOA. But like if we were more aggressive, then we wouldn't need any heals. Like the enemies wouldn't be getting any turns. Like that's what we should be going for, is enemies not getting turns whatsoever. And that's why control is very, very strong in TOA. But let's stop it now. We'll go to TOA 80. TOA 80 now. One of the nice things about this, I know Lulu's not the greatest. Oh, thank you for not getting that attack power buff on. Attack power break on. I know Lulu's not one of the greatest TOA units of all time. Lulu's actually very, very low on the tier list for TOA units. But one of the nice things about using Lulu in this specific situation, are you not going to do any attack gauge reductions ever at all under any circumstances? Fantastic. Let's do one of these. I know we're going to take our revenge, but we will save that. We'll save that because we're going to need it in a second. Yeah, we're going to need it in a second. So let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. And let's do... I guess we'll do... I really don't want to use this, but... I guess we'll do one of these. We'll do this. We'll do a cleanse on here. We're going to have to cleanse all these in a second as well. Actually, let's do that. Let's decrease some more attack gauge. Let's decrease... Yeah, we're kind of cutting it close here, to be honest. We're kind of cutting it close because the CR is... we're not doing things against CR that we need to be doing against CR. Let's do this. Let's do special assault. Let's do another... Joker's okay. So Joker's gonna get a turn. He's gonna bomb us, but that's fine. CR can't detonate just yet. Actually, let's just do this. Let's just do this. Let's take the bomb. Yeah, let's take the bomb, and then we're gonna cleanse it next. So, or just kill. So, we could have just cleansed it next after that, though. Time for TOA 90, and the biggest thing here is you may think that the LD5s are the biggest threat. However, the biggest threat is actually the Vertiheals. The Sylvia really doesn't do that much if all the other units are controlled, like if all the other units are actually stunned, like just stunned or frozen, which we don't really have stuns and freezes, which would be, that would be what that would be what we would want on TOA in general, but, where was I? I don't remember where I don't remember where I was. But yeah, that's not the biggest threat here. So I actually don't even care if the Cadiz gets any turns. I just need to make sure that the Vertiheals and the Sylvias don't get turns. So the Sylvias, there's one Sylvia. So yeah, let's do one of these. I don't care too much about the yeah, he's gonna do his thing. And he's just gonna hit the Lauren, which is fine. But I just need to make sure that who's going to get the next turn first. I'm looking for whoever has the highest attack gauge. And that's who I'm trying to focus on out of the Sylvia and the two Vertiheals. So I'm going to go for Vertiheal with skill 1 there. We'll go with you. Let's try to get some attack gauge decreases. Not as much as we wanted. But who has highest attack gauge now? It looks like actually Sylvia. So we'll just do that. We'll just do that. And then we'll do one of these. And then we'll do one of these. Boom, perfect. Not even that crazy. As long as the Sylvia and the Vertiheals don't get turns. If the Sylvia and Vertiheal gets turns, then that's GG, right? Lulu can't really stop it because they have strips on their team, and then they're just going to keep turn cycling and turn cycling and turn cycling. So as long as we stop them from getting turns, and again, that's another thing. Like, this stage is so easy if you have just like a hard CC. Like, if you have Varad, not only does he have, not only Varad, but Varad or Poseidon. Poseidon's skill 2 doesn't do anything, but Poseidon stops them from getting turns because he decreases their attack gauge, can't land his glancing hit, and also he will slow everything. Varad will decrease attack gauge and also just straight up freeze everything, right? Rika, she has slow. She also has a stun. Charlotte is another nice one you wouldn't really think of. I don't know why people don't think of Charlotte as being amazing. Charlotte is an amazing unit. Another thing that has a hard stun on skill 2. It has attack gauge decrease on skill 3. I mean, it's maybe gonna glance on the Vertiheals, but it's still a very, very solid use. Charlotte is a super OP. Guys, if you are not using Charlotte, Rika, Poseidon, Varad, Thrain in TOA and TOA hard, then you are, like, if you have those units, because I talk to people all the time that have those units and they're like, they're using different things in TOA, and I'm like, why are you not using that? And like, oh, is that good for TOA? Like, and it's new players, right? The thing is, it's new players. If people have been playing the game for 5 years, they already know all this stuff. But if people have been playing the game for like 2-3 months, a lot of them don't know, like, hey, you have like a super amazing unit for TOA. Why are you using this other thing? I thought this was a good thing. No, that's good for Dragons B12. That's not good for TOA and TOA hard. TOA 100 time. Let's do a little bit leading up to the boss, and then we'll do the boss. This one's kind of annoying because we don't have any. A lot of these stages are kind of annoying because we don't actually have any hard CC. Like, for example, if she has so much AoE, if she was on speed slot 2 and despair, this would be so much easier, right? We actually didn't change her runes. She's still on the runes that we got from her at the very beginning. Or not at the very beginning. That is incorrect information. She's still the runes that we got from her, the vampire runes that we get from Scenario. So let's do some skill 1. So I do like the attack gauge reduction more. I think I mentioned this already in the last part, right? That I like the attack. Let's do a little heal for her. I mean, the skill 1's gonna heal anyway, so I do like the attack. Yeah, I do like the attack gauge reduction because we just need as much control as possible, right? So we gotta, like, squeeze every little bit of control out. Actually, you know what? I should have gone for the other one. I should have just gone for the kill on him and then just gone for the other one. But yeah. I mean, defense breaks are nice, but if we want it to be more reliable, we care a little bit more about the attack gauge reduction. So let's do a slow here. Let's do a defense break. This way we can start pumping out some damage with the How much damage are you gonna do? Are you gonna do anything? Oh, it actually did. It did do a decent amount of damage. Okay, so we don't need just Spectra, but Spectra makes really fast work of this whole stage. So we're not even gonna worry about targeting the boss. The boss. Actually, you guys, every time I try to do this, you guys are like, "Why didn't he use the heal block? Why didn't he use the heal block on the boss?" We're gonna use the heal block on the. What heal block? That's what I meant, is what heal block. I was gonna say we're gonna use the heal block at the boss. Didn't even get applied. Let's do special assault. I want to try to be more aggressive with that special assault. I want the boss to feel very special. We're just gonna hit the right tower with the Lulu, because Lulu doesn't do any damage. So why even bother hitting the boss with the Lulu? Yeah. You know what I should have done? The boss again with that. I should have done. We just want to do damage to the boss. We don't want to do. If the units aren't really going to do any damage. If the units aren't really going to do any. If the units aren't going to do any damage, then we don't want to worry about hitting the boss with them if they're not going to do any damage. Anyway, let's do a little one of those on him. Right, that's why we're just doing the Lulu on that, or we're hitting the right tower with Lulu. So we need a few more hits, and we are done with the boss. We'll just do more skill 2s as much as possible. And the skill 2 after he's second awakened is so, look at this is so easy. That's why I wanted to awaken Spectra first before I did any TOA, because I was like, yeah, I would rather have easy mode than putting twice the work into it. I was like, no, let me just second awaken Spectra. He does so much, so fast, so easy. The waves getting up to the boss were actually harder than the boss himself. All these boss waves are really not doing anything. And again, those Magic Knights, especially on Despair, fast on Despair, are so clutch here because first skill AoE, right? So now we get to actually summon. What was on the game plan for today? Rune we got. Oh, I was going to show you guys the runes because I left on that cliffhanger, right? Doing pretty good. I was gonna show you guys the runes. We don't have any crazy runes. Oh, how the runes went that we got. Hey, very nice. Okay, conquer B. Oh, I forgot that we did B7 in the meantime. There's nothing crazy to our B70. I was just sticking in whatever units that we already had built that were gonna be able to do anything here, right? So it's like multi hits. Actually, she's pretty good here. This is pretty good here. This is pretty good here. Vertiheal is crap here because the boss basically negates his passive. So Vertiheal is not great here. Bastet only has AoE with skill 2, multi-hits with skill 2, so it's really like she can be used, but she's not anything special. Vertiheal, I see some of you guys using Vertiheal. He's not as good as you think he is here. There's much better options for Vertiheal. Fran would actually be better for that because she's got a heal, and then she also has immunity, and then she also has multi-hits with skill 1, which is what you need. And Vertiheal, there's just better options for it than that. Let's see what better options we actually have. Didn't we try to do this the other day? Like, see what better options we had. And we're like, we don't quite have things for this. Might not. She's got multi-hit. She's got a built-in revenge. That might not be bad for that. What else do we have? But yeah, she's surprisingly not as bad as you think for that. Because she's got multi-hits. Anyway, does she do a slow with skill 2 also? Or no? No, she doesn't do that. I know she blocks beneficial effects because she's a popular Steel Fortress unit, but I didn't know she also did, because some of them do slows. Some of these Kung Fu girls do slows. But anyway, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Anyway, let us... What is this? Ooh, speed. But I don't want to go and get that. Let's see what runes we got from our violent and default grade. Oh, it's better. Oh. Okay, so this is actually that put him over to max crit rate because he actually wasn't max crit rate before. So with his skill 2, when his skill 2 would hit, it was max crit rate. But when his skill 2, when he was just using skill 1, it was high crit rate, but it wasn't maxed because we were only playing the game for like a little over a week. So. Anyway, that's that for that. This is the thing for the slot 2, which actually didn't turn out as bad as it could have. I don't remember what we even got for that. First slot, I don't remember what the slot... oh, we didn't even upgrade this, apparently. Well, we do need to... we're probably going to put that on... This was the slot... this was the one for that. I'm talking about I'm showing you guys the violet runes that we got from the achievement or whatever. That rune didn't turn out as bad as it could have, right? And then I showed you guys that one. Let's upgrade this a little bit. And then let's do our summons. God help me. I forgot what summons were. Wow. See, you know, it does this when you do it on camera. It's like, oh, we're gonna go. And then it takes forever, too. It either takes forever or it rolls bad. Show me the flat attack. I don't know. It always rolls good when, like, you're not recruiting. Well, you can't win them all. At least we got a usable slot 6, right? So anyway, that one's kind of... It actually rolled itself into a green rune, unfortunately. Which kind of sucks is, like... Those runes can roll themselves either way. So they could make... the rest of the progression you make with whatever unit you have those runes on. Oh my god, I'm not making any sense. You stick them on a unit, and the unit is either really good or like meh, depending on how those runes roll, which is kind of like unfair because sometimes people have it easier than others, but that's to be said for all of Summoner's War in general, not just those couple runes. Anyway, let's do our few summons. We have a LD. We're going to definitely get a Ragdoll. Could you imagine we got some like broken OP thing? I'll take some good skill ups too. Got a Water Mummy. Got a Griffin. Imp Champion. Okay. Giant Warrior. Make sure that the Martial Artist. So basically nothing. Basically nothing. Epicount Priest. Nothing special. LD. LD Lightning? Again, nothing special. Nothing special. I was so excited. That's the first LD Lightning on that account. Congratulations. Congratulations, we got Corona. I'm not allowed to say that because YouTube used to put a little stamp under the video if you say that word or like any words like it. Yeah, they used to put a little thing under the video like the best way to get information on the virus is going to CDC whatever. YouTube used to do that, so and they used to like ding you for even saying the word that shall not be named in the video. But anyway, what do we do? TOA next 6 star. Oh yeah, we already did the next 6 star. We did TOA. We did some. We can't really do Summoner's Way again. We got to wait till the weekend to even start with this some more, but. It is what it is. So we'll just try to do whatever we can in the meantime. And no, we don't want to buy any of those. We don't want to buy any of those. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. This took actually way longer than... I mean, I knew it was going to take a long time to do 40 stages of TOA or 35 or whatever stages of TOA. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Maybe if you're early game, you might have gotten something from it. The big thing is, though, that there's a lot of CC. This is a really good CC unit. This is a really good CC unit. We didn't build those units. We were trying to rush it now because I kind of felt like pressured to rush it since we were already behind. And then also it's 2 days before it resets, so I'm like, let's get the value out of it right now. But yeah, you know what? This could be interesting. I'm going to actually lock that. We may actually build this one pretty soon because then we could do a fun team there. We could do a fun team. I got some ideas. Because we could definitely use her with Lucian, right? Bastet, Julie, Lucian. That's going to be a good arena offense for right now. It's going to be a good start. So that will be fun to see. But anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.